post-game press conference following the opening Group C game of FIBA EuroBasket 2017. The final score between Hungary and Croatia is 58-67. For Hungary, I welcome head coach Stojan Ivkovic and Adam Hanga. The press conference, the official bit, will be held in English. I kindly ask you to keep your phones on silent mode. We will start with an opening statement from Adam and then from the coach and open the floor to questions afterwards. Coach Ivkovic, if you could give us a... Oh no, sorry, I said Tada. Yeah. Okay, sorry, we start with the statement by Adam. Adam, if you could please share your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I think we played a pretty good game against a tough opponent. We are a small country, we're coming from Hungary. It's been 18 years that we played in the European Championship, so we are happy to be here. And we came here to compete against every team and, you know, to play tough. And I think we did this today. Unfortunately, we couldn't win this game today, but I think it was a good start. We have 4 more games to go, and, you know, we're just going to continue playing hard and try to give our best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Coach, your statement, please.
Első gratulálok a horvát válogatónak a győzelemhoz.
First of all, congratulations for the Croatian team to win this game.
Másodszor köszönöm a román szövetségnek, a románok eddig abszolút voltak körülmények, mert minden volt extra, meg a organization, a FIBA-nak.
Second is thanks for Romanian Basketball Federation and FIBA, because the circumstances are very good here.
A meccsről mi megtettünk maximum, és látszott, hogy a horvát válogató jobb, mint mi.
So about the game, I suppose we did the best, but you see the Croatian team is better than us.
Nagyjából egy edzőnek nagyon nehezen beszélni meccs után, ez meg kell megnézni a videó, és elemezni ez a problémás szituáció, melyik az én részen voltak.
It's very hard to speak just right after the game, so first we have to watch the game again and see the problems what we have to prove.
Biztos lesz a kérdés, hogy mi van a Hanga Ádámmal. Arra előre mondom, hogy ha bármilyen legkisebb fájdalom van, ez én számom, amit az edző nem érdekel, hogy a győzünk vagy nyerünk, az a legfontosabb a játékosnak az egészsége, és a orvosi stáb kezeli a problémát. Csak ha 100%-on lesz, játszani fog.
I think the first question that you have, what about with Adam Hanga, what about his injuries? But the main important thing is his health, so I don't want to talk about win or lose. First of all, our doctors has to check, examine him, and after we can make decision what's happening the next game.
Ő akart játszani második félidő is.
He wanted to play the second half.
Csak azért az első a hosszú táv.
But you know, we have 4 more games, so we have to check his situation for the next game.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Are there any questions in English? No question. There is one question. Please wait for the microphone to get to you. Please state your name and the media you're working for.
Miruna Pop from ProTV Cluj. For Adam, I have a question. How was the ball? There were some players that complained about this ball from EuroBasket.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to complain. I think people are trying to make a big thing or something about this, but you know, it's slippery. That's all I can say. You could see, I think also today it happened a couple of times. I remember now just Bogdanovic, like he tried to catch the ball and slipped it out of his hand. So it's slippery, but it's not like something to complain to win or lose games. You know, it's everybody has the same ball. It's as a professional athlete, I think it's affect our game because sometimes you can do a certain movements. For example, I remember for me myself when I was running and I tried to change speed, like the ball just slid out of my hands. So it's what it is. You know, you have to handle. You always have to handle the situation and the circumstances, what you're around. So that's part of the game now. But yeah, it's slippery. That's the short answer.
Were you surprised of how many supporters you had from the first game?
I'm not surprised. I'm really happy, actually. I'm really happy. I think, and thanks for the fans, because it's a huge thing. We are neighbors, so many people came and supported us, and it felt really special. You know, it's something that really good. Like, I can just thank them, because I hope they'll come tomorrow, and then four more games to come and support us, because that's really important. And I think if we just keep fighting together, we're gonna get this win.
Thank you. I think there was another question first from the gentleman there.
Yeah, Czech Basket Magazine. Both gentlemen, maybe I believe you lost most of the games in the preparations, but today you showed so big heart, and thanks to the fans, you almost made a sensation. So can you comment on the big difference? I mean, and on the great display of your play.
Yeah, I think preparation games for preparing for a big event, you know. So I think last year we did the same. Last year we didn't really win so many games in the preparation, and then we were 6 out of 6. So in the during the preparation, we're trying new things, and you know, like the players who's not going to play that much on the real game, they're playing a little bit more. So you know, our focus is not winning games in the preparation. Our focus is to practice what's going to happen in the real situation.
Okay, thank you. There was one more question.
Radu Hunganuț, Transylvania reporter. It was 21-5, the offensive rebounding battle. What was your team's secret for these numbers?
Once again, 20?
20-5. Yeah. 20-5 for Hungary.
Nekünk volt 21 lepattanó.
The offensive rebounds. What's the secret for numbers like this?
Azért a mi kosárlabdában áll egy csoport dologból, és a lepattanó is egy szervezeti rész a kosárlabda.
So we are playing like a team, so it's very organized, and the most part of this is the rebounds, especially the offensive rebounds also.
Jobban örültem neki, hogy dobtunk a nem 10%-ig triplák, és biztos kevesebb támadó lepattanó lett volna, tehát több gól. Hogy jobb százalékát dobtunk tripla, nem 10%, arra kevesebb lett lepattanó, csak lehet, hogy nyertünk.
It would be much better if our in 3 points percentage is higher, and maybe we have got less offensive rebounds.
And for Adam, what's your medical situation right now, and how do you feel about the next games regarding how you played today, your team played today without you?
Yeah, I'm really positive that I will play tomorrow. I mean, I hope. I think I'm just going to do some treatment this afternoon, and hopefully I'll be ready. I think I could have played even in the second half, but it was probably a risk. And we know that it's a long tournament, it's 4 more games to go, so we didn't want to force it. And you know, I think I really liked it. I really liked how the guys played, and I felt terrible in the bench. That was, from my point of view, it was terrible in the bench to see them play and not able to help. So, but I'm really proud of the guys, because, you know, like, probably if you ask the Croatian guys and coaches and the players, they don't know who they play against. They don't know their names, for sure. So that's a good thing that we can be here and compete against guys who play in the NBA or in EuroLeague level, EuroLeague competition. And for me, myself, it's my first European Championship, so it's a good thing, and we are glad to be here.
Okay. Thank you, Adam. We have time for one more question in English. No more questions? Then thank you. There's one question in the back.
Good evening. A question for Adam. In the next season, starting this year, you are going to play for another team. What do you expect from them, from this new season in new colors, let's say?
Against Barcelona? You want me to talk about Barcelona?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
What do you expect from this new...
It's far.
Yes, challenge.
I don't know. Yeah, it's... I'm not thinking about that, actually, at the moment. I'm trying to focus on the things that that's happening with me right now. You know, we are here in the European Championship thinking about Barcelona. I had so much time to think about it. I had the whole summer, 2 months. I didn't know where to go. So I don't know. I hope I will have a successful season. That's all I can say at the moment. And now I'm just trying to focus on the present and on the Hungarian national team.
Thank you, Adam. We will conclude the English bit for Hungary. If there is need for interviews in Hungarian, you can take them outside in the one-on-one interview corner. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Coach, and best of luck for your remaining games.
Thank you.
We resume the official press conference following Croatia's opening win at FIBA EuroBasket 2017. For Croatia, I welcome Marko Tomas and head coach Aleksandar Petkovic. We will stick to the same protocol, an official statement in English, followed by questions from you. Marko, if you could please share your thoughts on today's game.
What to say? We know that we didn't play well, but it's first day. The most important thing is our victory. I need to say that Hungary played really well, especially pick and roll game. They stretch our defense, and in a lot of situations we couldn't make box out because of our mismatch, and we need to improve these details. It's one of the most important details in basketball, and hope day by day we're going to increase our level.
Thank you. Coach, if you could please share your thoughts.
It's very easy to read the game. First, I would like to congratulate the Hungary team. They play with a lot of heart, honestly, and they created a lot of problem to us. They have 19 offensive rebound, 10 in the first half, and they force us to have 16 lost balls. So it's very difficult to play a serious game if you gave to the opponent that kind of advantage. It's not only the problem in rebounding. On the first 20 minutes, we have the problem when Hanga attack with the pick and roll game. He completely opened our defense, and with a quality pass, Hanga punished us. Second 20 minutes, it was no Hanga, but it was Vojvoda. And in the third quarter, continuously they attack our big guys. Both of them, they didn't defend well pick and roll games. But on the end, when the water came to here, we just put what we didn't want to put today immediately on the beginning. We put 2-4 players to defend that pick and roll game, and as a result of that, it was only 5 points of Hungary in last quarter. So only what counts, it's 2 points. It's a victory for Croatia, but I cannot be satisfied how we play our first game. So, but anyway, we told you, even before we came here, we told that we need to grow from game to game, because we didn't play whole preseason games without first point guard. We didn't play with Roko Ukic, so we need to force him to play as much minutes as possible if we would like to have him on the game who's supposed to be decisive for us.
Thank you, Coach. Any questions in English? Okay, question in the front.
For Marco, was it easier to adapt with the ball? Because, for example, Hanka told us it was a little bit harder because he couldn't control the ball as he wanted.
This is not a question for me. This is a question for FIBA, who created this ball.
Did you manage to control the ball?
It's very difficult, you know, it's very difficult.
I agree, sorry. I agree with Hanga, but what can we do? Nobody asked us to for this reason.
And
Oh, it's the same. I saw a lot of problems during the preseason games. I saw a lot of problems when we in our practice camp, but unfortunately we can't do anything during this competition. For me, it's even, you know, if the people who make that kind of decision, they have a little bit more sense for the basketball, they will allow not to play with the new balls. They will allow to play with all the same type of the ball, but older one, because it's much more easy to play. But this ball is very difficult to handle.
thank you. Any questions in English?
Hello, Petr Hamták, Czech Basket Magazine. There was a huge difference in offensive rebounding, 21 to 5. You are on average 5 centimeters bigger than Hungary. So how would you explain that such a big difference?
I can explain through one very simple reason. Only team who was on pressure today was Croatia, because Hungary team came, you know, and they from the beginning they think that they can find their victories against Czech Republic and Romania. So they came relaxed, they play good quality, they have a lot of desire. I can explain that we have so much tense, you know, because our best player, or among our best players, Šarić, in the first 5 minutes, he was, you know, I didn't recognize him because he was sleeping in defense. He was not useful in offense, but he go to the bench and return to the game, and it was another. So I expect that we are going to, you know, to grow up day by day. So I expect tomorrow much better Croatia.
Thank you. Any more questions in English? Any questions in Croatian? No. Then this concludes the official press conference. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.